Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're getting ready for my cousin's wedding. How exciting. Shout out Julia. Congratulations. We're in Lebanon right now, so it's like, I don't know, the burning pits of hell. It's so hot. So we need to make sure that everything that we're doing is bulletproof. It's a full day affair and it's so hot outside. It's August in Lebanon. If you know, you know, babe, it's the Middle East. I'm gonna start with eyes. So I think since I'm gonna do a smoky eye, I'm gonna try and just put a bit of concealer here and more or less get the eye area ready. Every time I think, oh, I'll just do the eyes first, it's like, yeah, but then I need to like pull out the bronzer and stuff. I don't know, it's never really that simple, is it? But anyway, so I'm just gonna start with this, dabbing it all in. But yeah, it should be a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's gonna be super hot, but hopefully a little cooler by the time the actual wedding rolls around, because we have like pre-wedding stuff to do. So I don't know about you guys, but for me and my team, I love the getting ready process. Like the getting ready process for these types of events and stuff is half the fun of going. That's just me. I know there's other girlies out there who feel the same. If you get it, you get it. Okay, I'm just taking like, okay, first of all, let's get these creases out of here. I'm gonna take this Jaclyn Hill palette. I love every palette that Jaclyn Hill has ever done. They're such good quality. Look, I didn't even realize both my eyeshadow palettes are Jaclyn Hill. I'm just gonna take a big fluffy Morphe brush and I'm gonna start to put this bronze color just in my crease here. I'm gonna keep it kind of like crease and then just above crease. This is kind of my transition color. I feel like doing bronzer all the way up, especially when you're doing smoky eye, is so important. I have quite olive skin. If I'm doing cool tone colors and I'm not tan, forget it. I'm gonna look ill, like I'm going to look so sick. So my little trick, and I feel like this is great for everyone honestly, just to make everything kind of flow, is to put bronzer just above where you're gonna do everything. This kind of sets above the eye as well. I did in makeup once. Let's see if I can find the photo. If I can find the photo, here it is. I wanna try and recreate it. So I think I'm gonna take this really cool tone here, this like charcoal almost. I don't have all my brushes. I'm not sure if this is really gonna work. I'm gonna put it right in here and we're gonna try and smoke this out. It's always so like reckless to try something new. It's not new, I've done it, but I did it like years ago. I was like, do you just play it safe on days like this, or do you play? Because how many opportunities do you have to dress and like so extra and do your makeup and your hair all extra? And I'll show you guys my dress after too, of course. It's like this gorgeous metallic green that I just thought would look so cool with my super orangey hair. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. I'm gonna build this up just a little bit. You know what, maybe we should just do one eye together. I'll just do one whole eye. That way, if I hate it and want to take it off, I haven't worked on both eyes and spent all that time. So I'm just taking this teeny tiny fluffy brush here. Okay, so this is just the brush with the bronzer on it from before, or like that bronzy shade. I just used Buddy. I'm gonna take this one now. What? Just to fuse that other color out just a bit. Are you gonna iron in here?
It's too hot.
Yeah, it is way too hot. Taking this Q-tip to try and tidy this up a bit instead of doing like a whole cut crease with concealer and all that and then having to wait for that to dry down. Are you in this video? Are you in or are you out? I'm going to take, this is not what I would choose to use, but this is what I have. So I'm gonna take that Buddy, that first charcoal color we had, or am I? I'm gonna take French Silk. I think this will be a good color. And I'm gonna start to put that under here, question mark, to kind of set the rest of the eye. That wasn't French Silk, that was So Lucky it's called. Maybe that was a little too dark. I'm just gonna try and pat that under this line. We're gonna take now this silver. This is like a proper metallic silver. Maybe I should play it a little bit safe today. Just a little bit safe today. Maybe we won't go full smoky eye, but we'll just do something a bit of smoke, not a full fire. And I'm gonna go back in with that Buddy, that first charcoal shade. And we're gonna start to make like a wingy bit here. We're gonna do like a smoked out eyeliner a bit. Put some just in this inner bit here. Again, not the brush I would use for this. So I'm just gonna have to clean up after whatever mess I make. I'm just gonna fuse this out a little bit the same way we did on the top. I'm taking that transition charcoal that we used above the dark eyeliner that we started. I'm gonna take this silver, this super metallic silver, put it just in the middle maybe. Let's pull it out like diagonally up the eye, so it gives it more of like a whoosh, that kind of look, lifted look. Okay, and are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do a smoky eye? I think so. I'm gonna put black, not black, I'm gonna do the dark gray on the bottom. I prefer eyeshadow to eyeliner because eyeliner is just like, stick eyeliner is just way too much effort to get off, and it's like, no matter what products you use, it will be there the next day. I like to add a little bit more where my eye goes up. It's not like a perfect almond shape. It like curves up a little bit here, but to make the eye more even on the bottom half, I'm just gonna bring it down a little right here. I don't know if that makes sense or not, if you're following what I'm saying. And then we'll keep it kind of high here.
Oh, I missed that.
No.
Comedy wasn't allowed on your channel.
Comedy's allowed, but there's auditions before you just come in here.
Well, good luck, Steve.
I said it too soon. Okay, I think we need a little bit more of this silver a little further out. I think this is good. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a little bit of silver on the bottom here. Yeah, that's cool. Just a little bit right in the center there. Okay, this is how I want the eyeshadow, I think. We'll tidy it up after, but I'm gonna go do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, I took the silver out from underneath the eye. I felt like it was making the eye way too open and I wanted it to be more like pulled back, you know, sultry. It's snatched. So what we're gonna do now is skin. I'm gonna take a bit of this. I'll just go probably, well, I guess I'll go everywhere with it. This is obviously a bit too light for me right now. Is it though? Actually, it might be okay. Try not to take too much because I don't want this obviously to melt off at any point. I wiped off the bottom of my eye with just like a wet cotton round just to get that any fallout off, because that's why we do a smoky eye before the rest of our face, because there's 100% fallout when we do that. Should we go down our chin, guys? I shaved my face yesterday, so I expect this makeup to go on like a dream, but we will see. I'm just gonna put concealer kind of like in the middle, down the nose, chin, whatever. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit because I want it to dry down a little. I'm gonna take this NARS cream contour. I feel like this is good when you want like a proper contour, and I do. I'm gonna be snatched, you know, versus just doing like a bronzer, which is what I typically would do. I've just like chuck it on just to add like a little dimension and a little warmth to my face. But I wanna have like proper contour today. So I just go under the jawline. I kind of swipe it back and forth and then like stipple it down. And then we'll just stipple up the cheeks. Make sure you're being very, very careful. You have to be more careful than your jawline, of course. Obviously your jawline's quite hidden, but your cheeks have to make sure you stipple so that you don't disturb your foundation underneath. Okay, so zab, zab, zab. Okay, that's all blended. We're gonna do a little sunset blush today. So I'm gonna take this. This is actually from Primark. It's like peachy little blush here. It's quite intense, so I'm just gonna take a bit, like actually a little bit. Ooh, peachy. So we're gonna keep this up quite high. The back of the cheek. Geez, that stuff is like so pigmented. It's a little like too pigmented. So we're gonna take that sponge and we'll just dab that in. Okay, and then we're gonna take this little Sheen Love Cake. I absolutely love these. I'm gonna buy more of them. This one's almost out. And we're just gonna put that here. And we'll take the same brush. Little pouty face. To see where that ball of my cheek is. And we'll reinforce these with powder in a second. But first we'll do some bronzer. So I have this little Benefit thing. Honestly, this bronzer is not, I don't know why this is all I bought. Is it actually, Jord, did you really do that to yourself? I sure did. So I'm just gonna take this on a fluffy brush and go over the bronzed areas. Nothing very exciting about this, but the good thing about layering creams and then powders is it's bulletproof. Especially if you're gonna be sweaty, girl, make sure you're using some powders. Oh yeah, I'm really liking the way that skin looks. The only thing is I'm using this super bright light to do this, so if I walk into natural light, I might be like, and then to reinforce these, I'm gonna take, I'll take this one, this California one in here, and I'm gonna take a softer brush that's a little more fluffy, and just put that like more orangey one up at the top here. We're just gonna pull that all the way up the temple, just because we need it all to blend, girl. Using the same brush, I'll just take this little Too Faced, which one is this? Cloud Crush Candy Clouds blush. That's her. I think this look also calls for a freckle somewhere. I just feel like a freckle always looks so sexy, very Marilyn Monroe. We're gonna spray a bit before we do anything else. A bit, I spray a lot. The last fan that I was using to dry my setting spray was from my friend Kate's wedding in Ireland 2 summers ago. Actually this month, 2 summers ago. And my fan just started like falling into shambles. Like 3 of these are broken, so it's kind of like just like shaking a rag at my face to dry my setting spray. So my cousin gave me this. I'm like, oh my god, it's always gonna be a wedding fan that I use to dry my makeup. Okay, cool. I didn't do my nose contour. I think I'm gonna do some cream and powder. I'm gonna just take more of that NARS and do a bit across the top here and then up the nose. And then I'm just gonna take this brush that I always have powder bronzer on and just kind of go over. I don't think I need to add any more product. Okay, fine, we'll add a little more bronzer. I love to get it nice and high under the nose here because it gives it like that lifted little look. The amount of times I've done my makeup for work and it's like my room is quite dark. I don't have any natural light in it in my bedroom at home, but I have this big bright ring light, and like the amount of times that I've gone to work and I'm like, oh my god, my makeup looks crazy, like muddy, thick, and I think, oh, I have this big bright light, it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna do a little check in a sec to make sure that I don't look insane. But I think it's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. waterproof auburn stuff here. This is, okay, I really like the one that's not waterproof. This one is a little too like sticky, but I get it, it's waterproof. Of course it's gonna be a different consistency. Just like the other one a bit more, I think, for everyday use. Just gonna very lightly put this in. I think I'm gonna put like a brown mascara, but again, like, I don't want everything to be intense. You have to pick the things you want intense, but it's so hard for me with my brows because they're obviously like black right now and I have tattoos, so I can't dye them. I would love for them to just match my hair color a bit more instead of being this dark. I think I should just try and dye them and see what happens, because worst comes to worst, I just dyed them back dark again. But the only thing is I can't find a makeup that matches. It's gonna be like this color. Maybe I can concoct something and just put it in like a mascara tube. I actually do need to go check this in normal lighting because I truly have no idea how it's gonna look. So, okay, brows are done. I just did that e.l.f. pen, or not pen, like crayon thing. And then I just used this L'Oreal Infallible Brows. It's like the only like real Auburn drugstore thing I can find. Next, let's do powder before we go any further. If I say any further, we just have lips and lashes. Well, and powder. I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury one that I've had for eons. I'm just gonna make sure everything is nice and blended first. Just on my powder puff. Yeah?
How are you?
Good, how's your hair? Oh nice, just how you wanted, yeah?
Simple.
Sprayed enough?
I think so.
That's what you think
Your
you look
makeup
like?
looks beautiful.
We're getting there. It's trust the process. It's a little scary right now, but it'll get there. It's almost ready.
You're leaving your hair like this.
No, I'm gonna do, hopefully not regret it, but I'm gonna try and slick some of it and get like a wet look. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. I'm like really scared. I'm like thinking if I should bow out because I am nervous that if it doesn't come out good, that I'm doomed.
Highlight o'clock.
Highlight o'clock, exactly. That will come from one of the views. Okay, I just did a little bit of that highlight here. I'm gonna take, I do this pretty much every time I do my makeup. Take a little bit on my finger and just down the center of my nose. I keep it quite high. And then a little gentle dab where that natural highlight hits. We're just gonna enhance it a bit. I'm gonna do mascara and we're gonna do a half lash, so we don't need to be super pressed about the outer corner of the mascara, but I wanna make sure the front of the lashes are nice and thick. This is when stuff starts to come together. Once you put the mascara on, you can start to see, oh, that's how it's supposed to look. Because without mascara, it just looks insane. And lashes, of course, like a look this intense, you need lashes. Already looking nicer, right? Okay, mascara's on. While that's drying, I'm just gonna take the foundation I have on my lips off of it. I feel like every time I wear a look like this, I really wanna do like a very nude look, a nude lip, but I don't wanna be like washed out. It is daytime. And I feel like I do often, not washed out, but whenever I do a nude lip with this kind of look, I feel like it's just really, really intense. So I'm gonna do this pink little Milani here. It's like a nice little satin finish. And then I'll take this lip liner. Actually, I'm just gonna rub it in a little. And then I'll take this nude liner. I think this is from Primark, actually. Let me see. That's gonna look good. Yeah, that's fine. I did the lipstick first because I don't want it to be like too intense of a lip liner look, you know? Because everything is quite intense about it. That actually looks pretty. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. It just adds a bit of color back, you know? I'm gonna spray one more time for good luck. These little half lashes I'm wearing, honestly, could I tell you what they are? Absolutely not. They have been worn to death. This duo glue is so strong that I really don't like to use it because it's hard to get off, but that's what we want today. We want something that's gonna be bulletproof, especially if I'm crying. I don't want the black one is the one I usually use, the like squeezy tube one, but I don't want this to come off if I cry. So I'm just gonna put it on the end here. Okay, this one should be dry enough, hopefully. I'm actually not laying this down like on my bottom, on my lashes. The outer corner is kind of lifted a bit because I want to give it that lifted look. Nice. Nice. Okay, I watched a movie last night with Nicki Minaj, and you know her eyes are like this, like super high up on the outer corner, and I feel like the way she puts her lashes on is just like her eyeballs here, and she places her lash like this to make it look more up. I don't know, maybe her eye shape actually is just like that, but I was like, oh, I need to remember to do that tomorrow, and I did. I remembered, and it really does make such a big difference. And if you have like dark makeup, it's fine, you can do it. But I am gonna reinforce a bit with some black liquid eyeliner. So I always put a bit of liquid eyeliner just like at the end. When I do a half lash, obviously the band's a bit thicker than my natural lash, so I always put a bit just at the end to blend it in. Because these are a bit lifted, just do some out there too. And I tried not to bring my mascara down too much out here because I knew that I wanted to lift these lashes. So if I have a ton of mascara down here, then that makes it very obvious that that's my natural lash. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes because I just feel like a dramatic look like this calls for it, but oh my God, it's really coming together. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Sexy. Okay, I'm well happy with this makeup. I am gonna do a little freckle though. Where do we want it? I think right here will be nice. I just feel like that makes it so like sexy. Mike is gonna be like, you got something on your face. Very gorgeous. Okay, let's try and do this hair. I think I need to get dressed first though, so you're gonna get to see the dress. Hair came out pretty good. This is the vision I had. I wish I had something like aloe or something to make it a little more like wet look, but that's okay. I did what I could. And it looks okay. I'm just putting some like shimmery bronzer on my arm now. Put our jewels on. I want to wear my watch, but it's a Casio. It's like a digital Casio. Is that gonna look tacky, mice, if I wear my watch? Yeah, I think so too. These earrings. Ooh, cool. Oh, I love when everything comes together with the look. Okay, makeup, hair, jewelry, dress. Check, 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 check. Let me show you the outfit. Look at Micey too.
Wow.
The dress.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much if you made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed getting ready for my cousin's wedding with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that little like button wherever it is. Subscribe to my channel wherever that is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you a million. Bye.
Hi guys.
I'm not totally sure what I'm doing here. Oh, nice. I just broke my foundation brush. Cool. I'm gonna take this NARS pot, what is this stuff? I don't know. Titty John. Am I even in the screen? There's no glory without pain. Is that a saying? I don't know. Something like that. It's like a nice set.
With me or them?
Whoever will listen.